What kind of team can I draft with the 9th overall pick in a 10-man PPR league? So at number 9, you are lined up for CeeDee Lamb. I have not taken CeeDee Lamb in a single draft I've done yet. And I wouldn't say I have anything against CeeDee Lamb. I'm always going to take Amon-Ra over him if he's there. Something you got to be careful on with this pick is that you pick 9 and then you pick 12. Please don't take Jeremiah Love at 12. It's just too risky. So if you take CeeDee Lamb, then you're lined up for like Drake London, and then you're cooked on running backs. So please do not do that. If anything, go CeeDee A-Chain, or perhaps you don't like CeeDee, go Jefferson A-Chain, go CeeDee James Cook, Justin Jefferson, James Cook. Okay, so board number 2, we're on the clock here. Amon-Ra St. Brown does fall to us. Somebody took Jeremiah Love already. For a more realistic outcome, I am just going to take CeeDee Lamb here in the first round because that's typically who you're going to be getting on the clock on board 1. I will take CeeDee in this scenario. Back up on the clock again in board number 2. Okay, someone has taken Saquon Barkley on this board. So Amon-Ra St. Brown has fallen to us here. I'd be okay with making the exception and taking Amon-Ra here. Pending that's probably not going to happen to you, you're going to want to take someone like Devon A-Chain, or you're going to want to take someone like James Cook. This is the safest way to navigate your draft, and it is nice that you can go into your actual fantasy draft and you know pretty much for sure who your first 2 players are going to be. You also have the freedom to dip into this zone here if you do really like Omarion Hampton or you really like Ashton Jeanty. You're going to get first dibs on them if you want them over A-Chain, if you want them over James Cook. So your next pick is 29, and that's going to line you up for George Pickens. More than likely, Kenneth Walker is not going to be on the board here. I did a breakdown where I showed ESPN's live board versus their actual ADP. So Kenneth Walker is ranked 30th in ADP, but the live board shows he actually goes a lot earlier than that. That is why I'm basically mandating you take a running back in the second round, because if Kenneth Walker goes here, you're getting like Javonte Williams or Kyren Williams as your RB1. And as an RB1, that's just too brutal for me. And we are on the clock, and you will see Kenneth Walker has gone, but I actually am going to go with a really good receiver in Chris Olave, someone who I'm pretty high on this year. Hold on, I'm up on the clock on board number 2 here. We're going to get basically the exact same board on board number 2. On this one, I will take Javonte Williams just so we get a little bit of a mix-up. And anyways, on board number 1, my goal there was to take Chris Olave as my wide receiver 2, and then with my next pick, hopefully get Javonte Williams, or if not, I will just take my RB2 as one of these guys. Now, if you've watched my videos, you know I'm not a big fan of this zone of running backs here. And Javonte Williams is going to fall to us, so I will take him there as my RB2. If not, I probably would have gone Cam Skattebo, probably, or